Hello and welcome to the final part of Batman Arkham Asylum. So, okay. Come on, video game? You want to come on to my TV screen? Yes? No? Maybe so? Did I hit the power button on the TV and not the HDMI button? Oh my god, I hit the power button. Hold on, folks. Okay. Yes, silly me. I need a new monitor. Okay. Hard. So, be prepared for the climax of this. Or should I do the Riddler stuff and then attend the party? Hard to say.
We've got something for everyone. Music, dancing, chemicals that create monsters. You don't want to miss it. So get your ass over to the sound rock or you'll miss your final surprise.
Okay, so, now what? Hold on. Upgrade that, because why not? Map and objective. So, I'm still a little confused, because that's from Dead Man's Point, but I still don't know what trophy is there. Let's check out Riddler's. Okay.
Can we just agree I'm cleverer than you?
Let's see, what am I missing? Yeah. Oh boy. Wow. Okay. Oh, come on. Still missing teeth? Alright. Or teeth? Okay. So I'm a little confused because, like, what is there? Okay, wow. Okay, of course the inmates are running amok. So, let's see. What? No, not there. I don't know, guys. Like, what? Unless it's supposed to be in... No. Wow, good time to meet. This is actually a good practice. Oh, I'm such a bonehead.
I've been a fool. Joker was behind it all. He's Jack White. He gave me the money, pulled the strings to release Bane. How could I not have seen it? He's been blackmailing me. He has a crazy plan to create an army of monsters. I want out, but hello? Hello? Dr. Young's office.
Please call for Mr. White.
What?
Hello, Doc. We need to talk.
I'm not doing it, Joker. Do you hear me? Wait. How did you get access to a phone?
Oh, yes. Sorry, Doc. Had to split. I hate small, confined spaces. Reminds me of my childhood.
Another lie?
Who knows? I certainly don't, but let's not get distracted with details. So, anyway, I want my
Okay, so there was the final Joker tape. Now, it's interesting how Joker's tapes were spread out throughout the outside parts of Arkham. Well, since Poison Ivy is finally dead, this is the opportune time for the player, aka me, to collect all the Riddler stuff before the climax. So, naturally, I'm going to try and figure out how to do this in the most logical fashion. And I'll try to do all of these Riddler trophies as quickly as I can. Because I figure we might as well try and get both of the climaxes, Riddler's and the main story, done in one evening. Oh, so it's always fun to make Joker wait. How's the video doing? Any hiccups? Anything going wrong? No, goody. Don't mind me, I'm just a little paranoid. Because, I went balls to it. I'm trying the system that sometimes works amazing, but other times just kind of screws up horribly. Like, screws up audio and stuff like that. Okay. So, we got the one behind the wall, and then one at the end of the hallway. And then I figure we'll go down into the sewers, collect that one that I couldn't get, because Poison Ivy, once again, Riddler hentai blocked me from getting my way. And what the hell? Hold on. Was somebody just trying to call me on Skype? Why? Oh my god, people. Hold on, let me go invisible. Or it'll just switch back to the game! Yeah. TV, yeah, totally great. Sorry, folks. Now, let's get back to this, hopefully without any more interruptions. If not, I'm going to ignore them. Sorry, everybody else, but no. I'm not going through this right now. Okay, so open this door. Grab the explosive gel and blow up the wall. Kaboom! Man, I got the song, One Day More stuck in my head, from the French musical thing. Yeah. It's like, just been like wreaking havoc on my head. It's like, oh god, so good, but leave me alone. Oh. Notice how most of these Riddler things would be able to do if the game didn't like block you from doing it in one way or another.
I got what you wanted. You did? I mean, good. How did you smuggle it in? Actually, I don't want to know. So you're ready to stop that evil, murdering bat once and for all?
Of course I am. He
we go. Get out of the way. Alright, now let's check the map. Okay, boom, and boom. Alright, cool. Making the ground. Time to head to Da-na-na-na-na. Batman. Batman. Huh, do you ever get the sense of deja vu? I don't know. Probably nothing. Open door. The leg story. Pop goes the reason. Yeah. So this is another wall or ceiling in this game. Batman likes to count that. Whoa! I haven't seen that person in so long. Wow. Rumble in the jungle. We got fun and games. We got everything you want. No, not going for that one. Let's check the map. Okay, so the Batcave would just take us on a loop, which is redundant, so we can either exit Arkham North or Arkham West. Since we covered Arkham North, the penitentiary, and if we exit through the north, it will take us to the abandoned building, which we covered. So we want to go out Arkham West. So bear with me, folks. It's going to be a lot of running, but know what? It'll be a lot more convenient than going north, like to the north bit, and then like out. Or would it? Like, because there's going to be a lot of climbing and ziplining otherwise. Although I need to be in Arkham West anyways. Whoa! What? Okay. Now, take two then. Pop. Okay, so realistically, we just go down a door and then up the stair and then through another door versus all the way up there, a whole bunch of climbing. You know what? It'll be quicker this way, actually. Even though we need to be in Arkham West, this will still be quicker. Quicker before liquor, get you drunk quicker. Liquor before beer makes you, how does that quote go? See, we're already topside. Alright, smart. Smart. Okay, so. You know what, since I have the more freedom, let's go east first. Go back to the mechanical mansion. And is there any buildings there? Let's check Riddler thing. East, north.
Are you up to the challenge?
We got a lot to cover. Medical caves we got. So mansion, penitentiary. Well, gotta get there. Okay. 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 I remember this place. It was only like if it was yesterday since I was last here. And then the poison ivy plant is still in the way. That ain't tedious. Okay. Did I pick up a Riddler map at all? What the mystery? Okay, I think I know where that is. And I know where one of those are. But that must be like a map. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is going to be... Hopefully Ben remembers. As we've seen since the beginning of this series. Ben, not too, reliable, always. Yeah, the mystery must be the map. It's the only thing that makes sense. Open door. Wow, you're like one of the few people that is still alive. Congratulations. Alright. Aha! Tee hee. Alright, so we got a thing over there. No thing like a chicken wing. I thought I picked that up though. Like, I remember picking that up. Maybe I looked at it and just didn't think to pick it up. I'm sure most of you are yelling at your screen or word, being like, "It's there, you idiot! Just look." Okay, so I blew up this wall, but does that mean yeah, okay. I did pick it up, so that's a good sign. I wonder. Maybe I picked it up, but I died. Okay, let's check the map. Oh, is it? Oh my god. Making progress. Ooh, hi, oh, hi. Going to get the guy. Okay, so we got 2 in this room. Yeah. Okay, one's going to be behind a wall, because I remember that, but... Oh! Okay, I remember. I remember. Man, I should have saved my mini comic rant that I did in the Skyrim mini. God. Okay, my rant of the Suicide Squad's Futures End comic for this video. Didn't even think about it. Why can't I grapple onto that? Like, for real, these. Come on, game. Man, I just, out of all of these Riddler costume things, the one that really picks me off is the penitentiary, the medical facility. Because, like, hold on. is that unlike every other one where there's kind of like a loop around where you can like get to the farthest point in the building and get out. Like either like a back door or like a way for it to link to a different area of the like Arkham.
You're nearly done. Are you cheating? Looking them up on the internet? Tell me.
Actually, no. Believe it or not once I've ever actually Googled one of these Riddler things. I either had my... Okay. So, let's check out the map. It must be... Oh! Silly me. I forgot the acid. No, here it is. Okay. But I am still a little confused. Oh, okay. Oh, that... Really? That one with the weird apartment one by the door thing? You'll see what I mean. I know, I'm being confusing. But yeah. Shame I kind of, already talked about the comic. I did say I might do a video review grant thing, like I did with Arkham Origins. I'm still not entirely sure on that, only because, like, I still want to write a script and stuff, do a lot of preparing, this, that, and the other. Like, see what I can do to make it, like, kind of a coherent thing, not so much me just sitting in front of the TV and the microphone going like, man, that sucks. Because I've already done that. You guys want something more, I can feel it in my bones. So, I may or may not do that. More concrete thing. Check out my Skyrim, I believe it's number 7 video?
Yet again, I found myself watching him. No one can provide a cure. He laughs in the face of those who try. Amadeus would not have let him live. And neither should I. One last sip of cognac, and I was ready.
Okay. And know what? I still need to go through the character bios for you guys and gals. I'll be sure to do that. Either, actually, yeah, at this rate, because I'm doing the Riddler stuff first, and then I'll probably squeeze into Climax. Alright. So, I'll go through that stuff after I'm done Riddler and maybe the main story. Expect a super long video. And before you ask, yeah, I do fully intend on doing Arkham City. Whether or not I do, see what I mean about how they make it shorter by cutting parts out? Like, now you can just run across to, like, essentially basically like the main lobby area of the Botanical Gardens. Like, it's kind of great. Alright, so next up, Arkham Asylum. But yeah, next Batman game I'll do is Arkham City. And I feel like I should do Origins. Like, because I did talk a lot of shit about it, but there are still things I like about it. Ish. Like, I vaguely had a chance to, or gave, you know what, I vaguely had a chance because that thing was long. And you guys, a lot of you guys are so funny. You guys go, we want longer videos. Put out a Let's Play that's like an hour long. That's too long, and we meant Lego. It's like, yeah, but problem with stop motion is that is actually a pain in the butt. Not saying I don't enjoy stop motion, it's just after that, it is harder. Like, you cannot, it is harder. like making sure like you have a lot of pictures that are fluent and coherent, making sure that lighting is consistent, the set's consistent, all of the players or Lego people are consistent. And like, and then the editing can be something of like a holy crap. Alright, let's check out the map. So we got one thing over there, one thing over here. Don't know what that is. The ceiling bit for the Warden's bit. Another ceiling bit for Scarecrow, and I believe that's Hugo Strange's office. Okay, so we got,
Are you up?
okay. We got one of those weird Riddler things, hold on, like the question marks. Actually, should I do Origins before City? Because technically it takes place before Arkham City. Hard to say. I might do Origins first, actually. Okay. See, I forgot about this right here. Okay. Oop boop boop. Da na 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 ha 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 na da 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 da. Bam.
Today I have another interview with Crane. I cannot say I am looking forward to it. I've been feeling anxious. I don't like to admit it, but I think he's getting to me.
How are you today?
I keep telling you, this is my session.
It was your session, Doctor, but not anymore.
Are you okay, Doc? I think... yes,
Oh, he's fine. Just questioning his grip on reality. You should be doing the same any second.
Is that you? Wait, what are you doing?
Get off of me. Help! I need help here! I can't breathe!
Like I said, you're all part of my experiment now.
You know what? That is something I can talk about. Let's talk about Gotham. Like, I talked about it briefly on some earlier episodes, but know what? Yeah, know what? After checking out a lot of people's criticisms towards the show, like, I know a number of people that downright hate it. I don't hate it, which is weird because I usually hate everything. Although there are problems.
Never thought I'd
Would
see
you
a
run?
plan. Freaking plan.
So there
ripping someone
are
apart.
problems, yes. Like, I do agree that Bruce should be kind of away from Gotham at this point. Kind of doing his own thing. Hold on. Like, he should be away from, like, Gotham because of, like, all... kind of, like, everything. And my god, where does that door lead to? And why can't I get there? And why would it be walled off? Wait. Oh, is this, like, part of a the mansion that's facing Wayne Enterprises? And they totally blocked it off? Why? Oh... If Arkham Knight goes back there, like back to Arkham Asylum, I would love to see what's behind this door. Like, just to see. Anyways.
Asylum Interview 1. My experiment is underway. Working alone, I have created my ultimate fear gas. Its potency
not.
I knew it. What was it like? What have you seen?
Officer Cash, get this formula to the air conditioning system now. You failed, Crane. Again. I've been working with Dr. Keller in creating an antidote to the toxins in your cologne. He fooled you, Crane. How does that make you feel? Threatened? Humiliated? Scared?
And that was Scarecrow's thing. Pretty cool, huh? So, Gotham. Like, okay, Hugo Strange next. So, in the latest episode, I'm going to talk about the latest episode because, honestly, I think it's the best one that they put out yet. Everything kind of comes to a head. Like, we see Penguin doing some pretty awesome stuff. Not to give too much away. But also, like,
No challenge is too great for me.
Like, the whole plot line with Jim Gordon and the whole Penguin thing is really, it comes to a head. Like, without spoiling anything, which is kind of hard to talk about it, but I'll try and keep it spoiler-free as much as I can. There we go. So, I'll check that out when I check out the other ones, don't you worry. So, like, everything comes to a head, and they kind of take a step back from, oh, we gotta have a villain for Gordon to fight every episode. They just kind of have their situation, and they let the characters play. And I love that. That's what I've been telling them to do since the first episode. It's like, quit showing us different characters. We don't care. Although, minor spoiler, we do see Victor Zsasz in this one. Naturally, they do kind of the Batman Begins kind of thing. And maybe the comic book thing. I can't quite recall. Where, hold on. Loud tapping. They do the thing where he's like a hitman for the mob. But it's clear, unlike in the Nolan film, where he's actually kind of, you know, screwed up. Let's try the Warden secret Easter egg thing since we're here. If it doesn't work, I'll backtrack later. Maybe edit something in or just run back here while we're recording. It depends on timestamp. But honestly, the thing was supposed to blow up the first time I did. I don't know why it didn't. Well, who knows? Maybe since I got the upgrades now? Nope. Still not wanting to work. Okay. Well, if you're curious, YouTube it later, or check that video out later. Honestly, it's nothing major, but it was really cool at the time, because this game was freaking amazing back in its day. It's still really cool for, like, today's standards, but compared to Arkham City, this game, not as solid. But anyway, so Gotham, like, oh wow, it's just, like, all of the characters are kind of almost put to their limit. One of the big criticisms about the show was that, or one of the big ones that I heard other people talking about, was like, Gordon is essentially doing the job of Batman. He's trying to cleanse Gotham. But if he's, like, too good at this, there's no point for Batman. Like, this show should be about Gordon, like, fighting the mob, but for it to be, like, a constant struggle. This episode, you actually kind of see that, and it's kind of freaking great.
What? You destroyed them all, but that's impossible!
Convenient. I just kind of tripped over those. Let's check out our Riddler thing right now. West check, East check, North check.
I am Edward Nigma, the world's greatest detective.
Okay, medical. Case check. Okay, we got 2 more places and all of them are in West. Arkham West. Okay, so... like, honestly, thinking about it in hindsight, this is probably the climax. Or the season finale of the series. I don't know how much I want to put my tokens into that, because nowhere in the commercials or anything like I've seen for this episode was like, the season finale of Gotham. So that's telling me that it's going to get more intense. But hold on.
Taped interview 39. Patient's name is Edward Nigma. At this point in time, I've yet to decide if Mr. Nigma is a suitable candidate for the Titan process. I'd like to talk about your childhood.
Miserable. Next.
By all accounts, that is where your fascination with riddles began. I believe discussing those years could explain your compulsive behavior.
Very well. My father hated me. Always called me a moron.
I see.
I was determined to prove him wrong, so I entered a contest at school. A $20 prize to the kid who could figure out an almost impossible logic problem. I won, of course.
And that pleased your father?
Hardly. He was convinced I had cheated. He kept yelling, "You must have cheated! Admit it, you moron! You cheated!" I swore I didn't, and he hit me for lying.
I'm sorry to hear that, Edward.
Don't be. He was right.
Like, the thing that I'm really liking about Gotham right now is the fact that... like... everything that's happened is kind of being, like, used efficiently. And honestly, most of the complaints I've heard about the show is the fact that it is not enough, like, the source material. Like, I'm willing for media, like, whether it's a movie, hold on. Whether it's a movie, TV show, or whatever, like, taking some creative liberties, I'm fine with that. As long as you don't go too overboard. Me personally, I don't think it's going too overboard. However, they are having a heyday with Penguin. But it's kind of crazy how... Side note. Let me do... Before I scan this, let me just go into my brief theory. I got a feeling they're going to do an Arkham City Penguin. Because he doesn't wear top hats. But he's kind of this more cold-blooded planner killer. So I'm thinking maybe they'll do kind of the whole Arkham City glass bottle eye Penguin. Because we have Victor Vaz. So I'm beginning to wonder if they might do that gambling night from Arkham City.
He watched as I entered the cell. He smiled as I showed him the knife. I told him how I will use it, how I will cleanse this city. And then, terror. I was paralyzed. I struggled. I screamed, but I was silent. The monster looked at me, expressionless. He ran my blade slowly across my forehead. A smile cracked across his horrible porcelain face, and I heard the filth fall from his mouth. He laughed and called me that horrible name.
On second thought, thinking about it, actually that was just some random goon guy saying that stabbed Penguin in the face with a bottle. Not Victor Vaz. Oops. But honestly, if they do a stand-in... Oh! Okay. So that's where the first Riddler tape came in. So I didn't get the Riddler tape by Cash. Alright. So we got a Riddler thing in the air duct there. One in surgery. Zone 2 in the room with Dr. Young? I think? Or, no, that's, or, where is that? Okay, I'm going to have to be a bit more glued to the map this go. Silly me, already forgetting about that one in the air duct. Hold on, wait a minute, put a little air duct in it. Bop. Boy, that's easy. True as the deep blue. Now what? Hold on, let me check the timestamp of this video. Hopefully it's not too long. Wow, we got like 42 minutes of just running around. I might end up putting a timestamp for when we get started with gameplay itself, like the final bit of the story. Okay, so that's Dr. Young. That must be Dr. Chang's, and... Okay, so...
Welcome to Arkham
there's one
Asylum.
in every room.
Our staff are here to help you. When Amadeus Arkham built this fine institution, few would have believed it could be the premier psychiatric evaluation and rehabilitation center it has become. Everyone knows the stories of the various so-called super criminals who've been treated here, but that is only half the story. Our low security wings offer normal but troubled individuals a safe haven for recovery. An extensive breakdown of our costs and healthcare packages can be found at the front desk or at www.arkhamcare.com/prices. We accept most major HMOs. Our website contains everything you need to know about our facility and how we can help you. Did you know that the children's area on the site can provide you with a detailed but discreet psychiatric profile of your problem offspring? Times have changed at this establishment, and through our pioneering techniques, we believe that anyone can be cured. We represent all medical specialties and offer a wide range of medical, surgical, diagnostic, and wellness programs. High quality of care, coupled with Arkham Asylum's convenient location, have ensured we are voted the #1 facility in the entire state. Arkham Asylum is a 500-bed psychiatric hospital serving the entire Gotham area. We offer internships, and in the last 2 years have continuously hired from our city's finest universities. Our intern package ensures you get the best start in your new career. Pick up a leaflet today. Welcome to Arkham Asylum. Our staff are here to help you. When Amadeus Arkham built this fine institution,
so hopefully that was kind of interesting to you. I was hoping it's going to cut to the interview with Dr. Young, but maybe on our way back. Because one thing I noticed is that nobody's ever actually stopped and recorded those TV bits, so I figured I'll get them in since I'm here, and they're kind of interesting. Gives you some more subtle plot details. Honestly, made me kind of really love Rocksteady, because they just had plot and story oozing out of everywhere. And so much continuity, like, so much lore.
It must have been Crane. Another one who doesn't deserve to live. Why do these people thrive on chaos? Joker, in particular, desired anarchy. And since his escape will no doubt wreak it upon my city, I feel this is the end for my diary. Joker will be recaptured. My story will be told. I am not afraid. If Arkham becomes my cell, then I will know I did my best. I will be remembered.
Okay. Okie dokie.
Arkham built this fine institution.
Okay,
Few would
you're
have believed
still
it could
going
be
on
the
about
premier
that.
psychiatric evaluation and rehabilitation
Maybe
center
the
it has
other
become.
side of this place
Everyone knows
has
the stories of the various
some more,
so-called super criminals
different
who've been treated
details.
here, but that is only half the story. Our low security wings offer normal but troubled individuals
I love how
a
the
safe
cage
haven
moves
for
in
recovery.
this game. It just
An
looks so
extensive
nice.
breakdown of our costs and healthcare packages can be found at the front desk or at www.arkhamcare.com/prices. We accept most major
Oop, boop,
HMOs.
boop.
Our web
Oop, boop, boop. Bam. Thanks, game. I didn't know where that disabled it. Okay, let's briefly check the map. Okay, so it's the other room that has two that I'm missing. Okie dokie. Yeah, I'm kind of sorry that this is taking a bit longer than
When Amadeus Arkham built this fine
I was expecting.
would have believed it could be the
I was
premier
expecting maybe
psychiatric
30
evaluation and
minutes.
rehabilitation center it has become. Everyone
Oof.
knows the stories of the various
If I would have known it would have been this long, I would have made this a separate thing. So, be expecting like a 2-hour long thing. Sorry, folks. Maybe I'll cut this short. Like, I just don't feel right about having like such a non-video. Like, yeah, I'm showing you where the Riddler stuff is, but it's not really plot, you know? Outside of like the interview tapes.
Patient interview 44. This is yet another interview with Edward Nigma. I've yet to make up my mind whether he's a genius or just deluded. Whichever one he is, just being in his company is both irritating and exhausting.
Hello, Miss Young. You look tired. Anything you need my help with?
No, thank you, Edward. I am here to help you. We all are.
Forgive my arrogance, Doctor, but if you think I need your help, well, you're in the right place.
Let's look at it a different way. Throughout your career, you have specialized in bizarre traps and convoluted clues that more often than not result in the death of the unfortunate participants.
And if the citizens of Gotham were smarter, my games would be merely an amusing diversion.
Instead of death traps.
You really should be thanking me. Weeding out the ignorant, the stupid, the useless. But don't worry, I'm sure you would survive. What a lovely photo on your desk, Doctor. Your family. Mother, perhaps.
Put that down. Get out. Go on.
Okay. So yeah, you can talk to these people if you want. Let's talk to Dr. Cassidy.
Normally I like fireworks, but, well, you know.
What? You can't see the fireworks up there. Don't be silly. How do you know about the fireworks? Okay,
Welcome to
so...
Arkham Asylum. Our staff
Oh
are
my
here to
god,
help
are you going to just keep
When
playing
Amadeus
that on
Arkham
loop?
built this
What
fine
happened to the interview thing with Dr. Young and Warden Quincy Sharp? Ugh,
center it has become.
whatever.
Knows the stories of the
Let's
various
get out of
so-called
here.
supercriminals who've been
So,
treated
there's
here.
one of
That
the
is only
TV
half the
things.
story. Our low security
I probably won't ever come back to that. So, there you go. Alright, so, naturally, since the elevator is not in service, you gotta make your own way around, which is doable. So, open that. So, now, I'm trying to remember this Riddler thing inside the elevator. I don't believe so. No. However, we are getting close to another Riddler. Guess whose office this is? Dr. Harley Quinzel.
No challenge is too great for me.
Stuff like this makes me angry at Origins. It's like, guys, no, you did it wrong. Stop it. Alright, right. Come on.
That one was impossible to solve. How did you do it?
Actually, I think this one was the easiest one to solve. I bet you Batman costs Arkham hundreds of dollars in like repairs between his walls and grates. There's the reason why Arkham Asylum was shut down after this game. It wasn't because of like the poor treatment and like just everyone dropping dead. No, it was because of everything. And another great white shark jar? Holy crap, are they planning on cloning the guy? But here we go. So, there should be a plot to break somewhere. Or is it on the outside? I'll find out. No? Where is it? Aha, there it is. Bam!
Let's discuss your obsession with Batman.
Hardly an obsession, Miss Young. I simply feel an obligation to expose him.
You know who he is?
More important, I know what he is.
What do you mean?
It's obvious. The mask, the weapons, the scare tactics. He's a criminal. No different than Joker, Two-Face, or myself.
Most people consider him a hero.
Most people are idiots. They can't see Batman for the villain he is. Riddle me this. How did he get his car and his gadgets?
I don't...
With money stolen from the criminals he defeats. Why does Gordon turn a blind eye to his antics? Batman bribes him. The answers are right in front of your stupid, gawking face.
Edward, please, calm down.
Wake up, Gotham. No sane, law-abiding man does those things. No one's that selfless. Batman is as vile as they come.
Security! Security!
Okay. Now let's check the map. Okay. So, hold on. Why is there a door over here? Why can't we ever go through it? And this is also another door that we can't ever use, even though we should be able to. Also, wait, what? Because think about it. Opening cutscene, Scarecrow's like freaking out these doctors and the patient. Batman's like, oh my god, what's going on? And like Batman runs towards the bars and like Scarecrow just scurries past. But how did he get through the door but barricade it? Yeah. Like, why? Why even do it? Because it inconvenienced the player for like, maybe have it locked until the end of the game. Or like, until like you beaten this room. Or this area, like, you beaten the medical building, I should say. And then like, but by having a barricade there, it just makes a plot hole on How did Scarecrow block that, but leave? And there's no way of him being able to go up the elevator, because one, we don't know where the elevator goes, nor does that elevator really connect. There's nothing up there. Like, it's just what, to quote Val Kilmer, it just raises too many questions. Okay. Okay, so, yeah, this is where I go, oh my god, that is terrible. Like, that door really bugs me, because realistically, it should work, and it would be a much quicker way of getting around, like, through this place, if you could just get through it. Or even, like, have an option for Batman to, like, remove the blockage. But no. So you get down here to get the one Riddler tape, because if you're anything like me, you do this as you go. So, like, best case scenario, you got like 4 things you're coming back for. But this one's so out of the way. It's so sad.
This is my final interview with Edward. I have gone as far as I can. I can no longer tolerate his mood swings and tantrums. I have more important work to be getting on with. He will be transferred to Dr. Whistler's care as of next week.
Good morning, Doctor. How are you today?
Fine, thank you, Edward. You're in a good mood.
I'm always in rare spirits when I'm about to be released.
Edward, you know you don't come up for parole for another 3 years.
First thing I'll do is have dinner at that Italian place on 19th Street.
Seriously, Edward.
I only hope Joker hasn't completely trashed the city. Oh well, I'm sure I'll find out soon enough.
Wait, have you been in contact with the Joker? He escaped Arkham weeks ago.
And yet, one hears things.
What things? What have you heard?
Oh, something about a surprise party for Batman. I forget the rest. You know Joker. Yak.
Edward, if you know anything, you've got to tell me. Lives could be at stake. What did Joker say?
You forget, Doctor. I'm the one who asks the riddles.
Okay. So, going back to Gotham, because I've still got a couple more things to add, kind of. Like, okay, where does this go? Why couldn't this be like a quick way in and out? Sorry, moving on, Gotham. Like, the show, I really like the show, and hopefully they keep going in the direction that they've been going with this constant struggle between Gordon and the mob. Because, like, things like, to keep it spoilers free as possible, like, events occur, the bad guys get ahead, the good guys get ahead, the bad guys get a step back, the good guys get a step forward, and you get a really good look at how good, like, how manipulative Penguin is. Like, the Penguin is brilliant in the show. Like, his whoever they got to hire him, he plays a different Penguin than what we're used to. Like, I know I said earlier, he's kind of similar to the Arkham City Penguin, but that doesn't mean he's anything like him. Like, yeah, he's a killer, and he's brutal but he's smart. He's well dressed. He knows how to play people. Arkham City Penguin. As much as I love Nolan North, but that Penguin's an idiot. Like, especially when dealing with a character like Hugo Strange. Like, for example, Penguin in Arkham City doesn't know what the Napoleon complex is. I have a rough idea of what it is, but nothing solid. So if I don't feel like I'm qualified to explain it, only because I might be wrong. So if you want to know, feel free to Google it or something. But, like, that's something that, if you know Napoleon, like, okay, I'm going to explain my theory on what the Napoleon complex is. I could be totally wrong, so please take this with a grain of salt. If you're at all truly interested, please look it up. So, man, this worked out good, because this is actually the last building we needed to be in for the Spirit of Arkham. So, one over, which is hardly so. So, what's over here? I don't know. I'll figure it out. Okay. I'll probably be a bit more glued to the map in this building. But yeah, like, trying to get my thoughts straight here. Like, Penguin is really good. I've said that already. Where was I going with that idea? I got no idea where I was going with that. Like, the writers behind Penguin. Oh yeah, how he's not quite like Arkham City Penguin. Like, he has this good middle ground where he's the comic, like, classy Penguin, but he's still this kind of, oh my god, I can't believe I missed this.
Victor has been in isolation since the attack on Zagar last week. As I wait for him to be brought up to me, I have had time to review his notes. I am increasingly worried he cannot be cured. He has no empathy for his victims. Deep down, I believe he views all of us as potential victims.
Doc, are you okay?
What's happening?
It's Zaz. He broke out of isolation. He's gone.
Oh, God!
Don't worry, Doc. You're in the safest place. He's definitely left the island.
Of course. But someone needs to alert the authorities. He'll need to kill again. Do you understand me? Needs to. Oh, no. He's gone after Dr. Cassidy.
Hello?
Sarah, it's Gretchen. Listen to me.
Hold on. There's someone at the door.
Sarah, do not answer the door. Can you hear me? Do not answer the door. It's Zaz. He's free.
For those
I'm
wondering...
losing patience. You're cheating. You must be.
Oh! O'Neill? O'Neill Avenue? Like, Dennis O'Neill? Oh, snap, crackle, and pop! We got an Easter egg, yo! Dennis O'Neill is... Is it? Dennis O'Neill is like one of my favorite writers. Like, I know it sounds kind of weird after me saying this, but is he also Danny O'Neill? Because, like, I hear good things about Danny O'Neill, and when you got DD, I don't know, it confuses me. Which I should actually look up just to be safe. But either way, O'Neill, yeah.
I am the spirit of Amadeus Arkham. Even though Amadeus had long since passed, his spirit lived on, surviving, moving through the walls of his asylum. When it chose me, I felt proud. I was honored to continue his work, to cleanse this city. If you are strong-willed enough to follow my tales, you are strong-minded enough to deduce my identity. Come and find me, friend. Together, we will save Gotham.
So, yeah. It's either pronounced Dennis O'Neill or Danny O'Neill. Honestly, I think they are two separate people. But once again, I might be wrong. Don't quote me on 90% of the things I say. Unless I am 100% sure. But even then, I might be wrong, so keep that in mind. But the work of Dennis O'Neil, he is great. Really love his stuff. And where am I? Oh, hold on. Not that way. This way. It seems weird for me to keep wanting to go back to Gotham, but there's just something about it that makes me go, holy crap, I need to talk about it. But there's really not much more I can say without spoiling it. More so than what I've told you. Like, honestly, like, Gotham is one of those shows where you either love it or you hate it. Me, I like it. Once again, I'm excluding myself, but
Are you
you
having
either love
trouble
it or you
solving
hate
my
it.
challenges? Do you admit I am smarter than a bat?
Riddler, shut up. Like, it's just like, I realize the show does have flaws, but I still like it. There we go. So, actually, I would have gone and got the Prometheus Riddler thing, but I don't need to now.
What? You did it? You must have cheated. There is no way you could have beaten me. Well, you asked for it, Batman. My final challenge for the whole of Gotham is just seconds away. What? Silence. The police. You cheated, Batman. You couldn't have outsmarted me. Police, open up! No. They should open the door now! Now! Down on the ground! Down on the ground! No! Tell me, how did you work out where I was? Do you hear me? I, Edward Nigma,
Riddler. So, know what? Let me quickly check the time, and maybe I'll make this a super deluxe video. Or, at the usual time, I would cut it off. Like, holy butts, I've gone on for so long. And I still kind of feel like I should do that. But at the same time, I kind of feel like maybe I should just make the climax a different video. And then, like, seeing where that puts me for time, maybe I'll do some challenge maps as the Joker and maybe some as Batman. Does that sound fair to you guys? I know a lot of you who do sit down and watch these things really don't answer any of my things. Which is kind of disappointing. Like, come on, I'm asking you questions. There's a Q&A portion to the best man speech. Like, come on guys. Come on guys and gals. Come on. Come on. But no, seriously. So, more often than not, I'm just kind of left figuring stuff out for my own. Which I don't mind. I don't mind taking the handlebars of this motorcycle and riding us off into the sunset. But it may not be the sunset you had in mind. But you know what? Hey. Here we are. We got nothing else to do except for the story and maybe some challenge maps. So, thank you all for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Boys and girls. So, hopefully you enjoyed me hunting down the Riddler. And be sure to stay tuned for the climax of the video next time. Yeah.